Hello ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a new review. Behind us is the new Dacia Bigster. This is the Journey trim and full hybrid, 155 horsepower. So let's check it out. Without further ado, jump into the review. Here's the new Bigster. Now it's bigger than the Duster. They look alike, but the Bigster is a longer wheelbase, has more legroom on the back bench and more cargo space. Now a Bigster is also slightly taller and it looks very similar to the Duster, but the top part of the bumper is painted in the color of the vehicle, and the fog lights, which are LED, are positioned closer to the LED headlights. If I turn on the headlights, you can see they're same as on the Duster, LED, but long beam is warm light, the fogs are LED. Now if I unlock the car, you can see the daytime running lights and the turn signals, same as on the Duster. They're only flickering on the camera. Now this is the Journey trim. The top trim is Journey or Extreme. You have also the Essential and Expression. In Croatia it starts at 24,000 euros. This one is 32,000 euros. Now what's exclusive for the Bigster for the first time in Dacia is the panoramic roof. This car doesn't have the Journey trim here, has it as an option, but on the Extreme it's standard. But the Journey trim has the power tailgate. On the Extreme, that's an option. Journey comes with the summer tires. This is more like an urban SUV, and then the Extreme is like off-road trim, which comes with all-season tires, which are rated as winter tires. Now we have the full hybrid here. That's 155 horsepower here in Croatia, and we have the four-cylinder naturally aspirated petrol, 110 horsepower, and electric motor that aids it with another 50 horsepower, and that's that. It's I think 1.8, unlike the Duster. The rest of the powertrain options are mild hybrid, 140 horsepower, it's a 1.2 TCE, or same with the LPG. In that case you get up to 1,400-ish kilometers of range combined, and you also can get 130 horsepower 6-speed manual all-wheel drive, which will be by the end of the year replaced with a hybrid system that's going to be front petrol driven, back electric motor driven. It's going to be 150 horsepower with automatic, so as an all-wheel drive. Now with all the technical details out of the way, let's show you the car. So here's the key fob, lock unlock. You can hold this to open or close the power tailgate and turn on the lights. Now let's check out this beautiful blue metallic color on the Journey trim, which has, by the way, silver or gray side contrasting mirrors. The Extreme has it in copper, and you can also option for the first time a black roof. In that case you would get black side contrasting mirrors. Now look close up here on the color. It just looks beautiful. It pops. This is, I think, exclusive for the Bigster. Bigster has, as I've mentioned, top part here painted in the color of the vehicle. You can see the fog lights are here on the top. There's a little gray finish here, and then an unpainted black, same as on the Duster, stretching around a little bit. You can see the fenders are covering the tires for the most part. They're sticking a little bit down here. This little green stuff and the black plastic, it's like 20% recycled material. On the Journey trim, this is black. On the on the Extreme, this is copper details. I prefer this personally. You can see the parking sensors, big air intake, and on the top you can see this one has, the Bigster has a little bit different design on the grille. Here it is open, and here below the badge is the 360 camera, which is, by the way, excellent. So same as the Duster, you can see the bolsters on the top, looks very tough. I love the new design. You can see here the color pops on the sun even better. Now we have 18-inch alloys. You can also spec 19-inch. These are 215/60 R18. Came on the Continental Eco Contact 6 tires, and you can see the 5-spoke design, diamond cut, silver on black. Now the Bigster has this on the side, so you can recognize it as well. You can see this is gray metallic. So wide lens camera is right there. I will do also a separate night review or night tour. Blind spot is standard on the top trim. Now here is the dash. I think it's like slightly different. Maybe around the air vents, but I might be wrong. There's the VIN number. You can see the screen on the top. You have the on and off button and volume. You have here the light and rain sensor plus the lane assist camera. This one has double laminated front windshield, and here you can see the roof racks, plastic and then aluminum, and also metallic gray finish, same as these. Now you can see there's like little strikes there. There's the shark fin antenna in piano black, or excuse me, metallic black. And the spoiler is same as on the Duster. It looks very nice. Now if I back up completely here to fit this big SUV in the frame, it's again a longer wheelbase. You can have more leg room and more storage room on the back of the car. It looks amazing. Now here you have the Bigster and Dacia there. So let me back up. You can see here the back end is just stretched and it looks more powerful. Now for those of you who need extra space, Bigster is for you. You can see here hybrid badge. You can see here the taillights, turn signals, stoplight, another stoplight. Now Dacia in white, in the Extreme you get it in copper, and then the Bigster has this like one of some of the new Renault cars. And here you can see back in camera we have cold lights for the license plate illumination and opening button right there. You can also see fog light on the left and parking sensors. Exhaust is, well, since this is the Journey trim and full hybrid, yeah, the exhaust is right there. You can see it. So it's on the left side of the vehicle below the rear passenger. Now let's use the key fob to, actually let me just turn those lights on. You can see that, and let's use the power tailgate. This opens fairly tall, so I'm a 2-meter tall person. That's 6.6 in feet or 200 centimeters. You can press here to close, or if you adjust this to the tallest setting, you can hold it until you hear a sound. Now it is memorized this position. This is the cover. So there's like 2 levels. You can like stop it here, and you can like let it retract fully. This is like some sort of textile. And here you can see the cargo space. I'm going to type down the liters. So we have a nice and flat entry. The Journey trim has a smaller tire here, but there's like 5 or 6 fingers of height to the loading area. Now below here, this is not storage room because of the hybrid system. Now these are divided here, so you can see here there's extra room. So that is that. Spare wheel is, well, let me just see the dimension. It is 17 inch, you can see it there, on a steel wheel. Okay, on the side you have a little room for a fire extinguisher. As you can see that this pocket. You have a warm light. And another thing that's exclusive and first time on the Dacia, you can knock down the seats from the rear. You also have a 12-volt outlet and 2 grocery hooks. On the other side, you have one of those anchor points for the little extra attachments, like a little light. And again, you can knock down the seats. And this one, you have the lifter here. So sorry for the sun, I can see that a little bit better. Now, seats knocked down 40, 40, 20. You can see this one can become an armrest. I'm just going to close that up. So here's the other side now. Again, looks amazing. And this is the fuel recommended 95 minimum or 98 here in Croatia. Now let's get on the back of the car. Now listen to this. Excellent opening and closing sound. It's amazing. You saw the handles are aerodynamic on the back. You can push this to lock if you have kids on the back. Doors go all the way down. They've added seals. They've added more acoustic materials, so it's a very good up to 100, 120, then 130. It's a little bit noisy because it's tall and boxy shape. Good seals. Now, same as on the Duster, so I'm just gonna skip this. Powered windows, big handles, speaker, bucket. These are not original floor mats. This is another dealer that gave this car for the press launch. I need to return the car, but decided to film this review. So you can see how that looks. You can see here plastic step. Now here we have the textile seats, but they have this recycled material. This was standard in Duster in the Extreme version, although it was green, and here on the Journey you have it the other way. On the Journey trim, there's this textile there. I'm not a huge fan of this material. It's very hot in the summer and it gets sweaty. You can see the ISOFIX. You can see the top, and if I have to move this in order to pull here, you can see the back here, so plenty of storage room. And you can put this now back, and let's jump inside. So plenty of feet room, plenty of knee room. I was, by the way, sitting on the front, and here you can see AC vents. I know there's a lot of dust just on the sun. You have those anchor points, 2 USB-Cs that illuminate. These are for fast charging. Now the seats are quite comfy, I would say. This one has the little tip here in the back of the on the other side. On the right, you can here put like a phone, 2 cup holders. I'm not a huge fan of this solution. I would rather prefer having something like that. Now I believe this is like, as I mentioned, 40-40-20 or 60-40. So you can see that, and you can see further behind you. Unlike the Duster, you can see this big window, so it just stretches far out. We have the gray textile fixed handles on all sides besides the driver for some reason, and you have this nice reading lights. You can see the textile seats in the pockets on the Journey trim. You have here lumbar, that's manual for the front seats. Good closing sound, and we have these grocery hooks on the well, grocery. It can be also grocery, but it can be like for your shirts. Little hooks. There's nothing on the top there. Plenty of headspace. I can straighten up. Tons of leg room, so perfect. And let's see the front here now. It looks like the Duster, but it doesn't have Duster printed there. And unlike the Duster Journey trim, which has this blue, the Bigster has it in this nice gray finish. I like that more. And this is taller. If you go for the manual, it's a lowered, same as on the Duster, but on the Bigster, if you get the automatic, you have a nice tall middle bridge. So let's get on the front. Again, very pleased. This is a very nice hybrid setup. Now here you can see, you can pop this one and access the 12 volt. Here you have the tire pressure. Now same as on the Duster, but you get this nice gray finish. In the Extreme it is green, so I didn't see the Essential and the Expression yet. Here you can see the same material as on the seats. Same here, all are fully powered and automatic. Windows, you have the side mirrors also powered, and now again for the first time in Dacia powered seats, you have the up and down and tilt, but lumbar, as I've showed you, is manual, and this back and forward is manual. By pushing this up, you can slide back and forward. You can see that. Now here we have the electronic parking brake. You have the button for opening and closing the power tailgate. There's a speaker there. There's another one here. And these are the front seats. So I do like the design of this, but again, not a fan of this material. Particularly dense foam and then a soft foam, very comfortable seats. And you can see the bridge is on this one taller. This one is manually adjusted. A view at the top, and let's hop inside. Now, just quickly to show you the point of view and the wide lens, there's going to be this animation. I've turned off this. This has Apple CarPlay, so it interrupted my recording, but we're moving on. Now we have the nice smooth leather on the top. It's a leather red by now, a 3-spoke, flat bottom and top. Now, since it's hot, I'm just going to start the car. You can see the start button. And just a quick look here. The same hard dash, but you have this nice silver finish. You have the speakers and the A-pillars. And you have that anchor here. So looks very nice. You can see here the very spacious glove compartment has a nice warm light inside. You can see the air vents closed open, and this is reversed. Start stop button, AC controls, hazards, lock, unlock the car. It locks itself when you leave. Full outlet, 2 USB-C for media, wireless charger. This is, by the way, rubberized. You can put your smartphone here. It says here in the spec that I saw 4-speed automatic, but it's automatic. You don't have to think about anything. You have the drive and B for recuperation, and there's the park button. Now here, this is nice and tall, no piano black, perfect. And well, this is like for the cups. All of this is not rubberized. You can take it out. There's some parking tickets here, tool payment, and so on. And here you can see there's a symbol for the key fob when the battery is low. This is plastic keys, so you can have it like that, or put this right here so you can close that up. I like this setup. It's looking elegant. Armrest, same material that I don't like, but it's kind of soft. There's, well, let me see here. There's plenty of storage room down here. There's a lot, so it just goes inside here like that. And you have this one, same as in the Duster. This you can turn around, extend, and it goes right here. So just place it around here because I don't need it. You can see here you can put some, well, maybe like a coin or a business card. So that's that. On the front, plenty of headroom. I could lower down, but I'm fine. This doesn't have auto dimming. Unfortunately, you have to use it manually, but it's a classical mirror. You can see further behind you, you could estimate it's like a hatch where it's the wall if you're backing up to a wall. And it's a good overview of the car is excellent. You have big mirrors and excellent cameras. You can see this, the emergency button, touch lights, and you can see this documents holder, warm light, beauty mirror, and this, well, I don't think it extends, so there's a little part that's not covered fully. Since I've covered the Duster in details, I'm just gonna run through this real quick. We have a 10-inch screen here, same glossy display as this one. The Duster had a smaller screen, and then it's just like 3 lines on the sides. You have here navigation. Now in this car, for some reason it wasn't enabled. I might do another video when I get the Journey trim. Again, this is just something for the press launch. I need to return it in an hour and a half, but you can have here navigation displayed and Waze, for example, if you connect to Apple CarPlay. Here you have, if you use these arrows, this is the display. So these are the options. This is how it can look as well. So this is for the lane distance, excuse me, distance and lane. Now this is like minimal. This is with the like sort of energy flow, and then maps that would look beautiful if it were actually working at this moment. Here you have the radio, compass, eco monitor, energy flow, odometer, and fuel consumption. As you can see, I did last night. Fuel consumption, it's crazy low. I think my low was 3.5. Basically, if you're driving gently between 60 and 70, that's, let's say, simulating open road driving, you can, with a little throttle and just anticipating when to let go and recuperate, have an amazing efficiency on the highway. This was when we were driving up to 110 kilometers, 5.5 liters, and then if you go up to 130, 140, it's getting close to like 6.5, depends on your driving style. And you can see water temperature. So that's that. My personal here is enabled by pressing twice, but you can press it twice fast as on the Renault. You have to press it like once and then hold, and twice, and then it's activated. So it disengages those pesky speed limit change and overspeed warning. This is the home display. You have the drop down menu. Here you have the brightness and so on. Here are the shortcuts for the energy flow. Here you can change settings for the pedestrian warning system. Now the petrol has kicked in. It's going to start charging the battery there. Here you can see at low speeds your off-road menu. You can engage the cameras manually. You see the front camera, rear camera also changes angle when you back up into something. You can see the wheels, so it's really perfect. It's not high resolution cameras, but decent for parking. And here you can see your driving score, music. You have radio stations, FM and DAB, and this pre-setups. You can play with these. So that's that. Just a little radio. It's a good sound system. You saw this and these, so I'm not going to run through those. Trying to wrap it up here quickly. Waze, Apple CarPlay works fast. It's perfect. You can see those. You have also Android Auto, shortcut for cameras, off-road driving, vehicle access, welcome, wiping, cockpit, tire pressure, and so on. Just fast pacing here. You can see here, turned off these, so when you enable my personal, you don't have to hear that sound. And here, that's that. I think I've covered everything, and here are the settings. So here you can play with all these system, and then you can here change language units and so on. And not to forget, we have here navigation. First time it's a little bit slow when it's loading, but the second time it's fast. This is the night theme. It's still not automatic, so you need to go to appearance, and then you have to go to day, and then you have the day theme. That's that. I will switch off and get outside. We're gonna pop the bonnet to show you the full hybrid. Again, 4-cylinder, naturally aspirated, petrol and electric motor. Washer fluid, it's probably gray somewhere. Let me see. Oh, black in this case, right there. So that's that. You have also gas struts. You can see how that looks. So just gonna let it drop, closes perfectly. And a cool detail here, well, it's a Duster. They didn't make the Bigster because they share the windshield, but you know, and just for the very end, the sprinklers are right there, so they're fixated on the hood. That was the new Dacia Bigster. It does look big and amazing. Also another detail, there's air tunneling right through there. Maybe didn't mention that, but I think it's obvious. So thank you for watching, and hope to see you in the next one. If you like this, do subscribe, click the bell to get notified because it's completely free. Hope to see you next one. Bye.